Hi everyone, my name is Giovanni from Sonomono. Let me tell you a little bit about our company. To change the presentation. Did it change?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, thank you. So, the name of our company is Sonomono, and Sonomono means things as they are. What does it mean? It means that our company tries to create natural products that have proven health benefits, and we try to make them as clean as possible. It means that we use non-GMO material, and we also don't use additives, we don't use conservatives, we don't use preservatives. So basically that is the policy for creating all our products. We are specialized in Natto. So what is Natto? Let me talk a little bit about Natto. Natto is one of the oldest fermented food, not just in Japan, for all over the world. It has more than 1,000 years of proven health benefits. And it's known that Japanese people have been consuming natto for hundreds of years to support health, immunity, and longevity. Until recent times, people didn't know exactly why natto was very, very healthy, but due to recent science research, people have found that it is an incredible source of vitamin K2, enzymes, and a bacteria called Bacillus subtilis. So, even if this is a super healthy food, it has some demerits. And one of the demerits of this superfood is that it has very, very strong smell, and it's difficult for some people to get accustomed to this smell. It's like aged cheese. And the future is that it's the sliminess of this food. It's very slimy, so for some people it's difficult to accept this product. So what our company did? Our company transformed this super healthy food into an easy-to-use freeze-dried powder. And with this freeze-dried powder, we make two products, nut powder capsules and nut powder. So what are the benefits of our product? You can get the same nutrition of raw natto, but with improved bioavailability. What does it mean? That your body is going to use natto nutrients quicker and in a better way. And also, the bacteria becomes protected by a spore. So it helps the bacteria to survive the gastric acid and reach the intestine alive. I would like to talk about three features that make our natto powder special. One is the ingredients, the other is the technology, and the other one is the research that we have behind our products. So the soy that we use for making our natto powder is locally produced. It means it's Japanese soybeans, and this is no GMO soybeans, and that's very important. And we use soybeans variety from Saga Prefecture outside of Japan called Fukuyutaka. And our company experimented and tested a lot of soy varieties, and we found that this variety in special is very good for getting a very high nutritive and tasty natto. So those are the first feature. The second one is the craftsmanship and technology that we have behind the product. There is more than 60 years tradition making natto. We use freeze-dried technology that preserves the natto nutrients and helps the bacteria to become a spore. We have a special encapsulation process, and our bacteria, the natto bacteria of our product, is a trademark bacteria by Sonomono. What it means is that there are a lot of natto companies. Maybe they have their own bacteria strain, but Sonomono uses just Sonomono natto bacteria. And this is important for the because of the third point, and this is the research. I could say that we are the only Japanese natto powder company that had a clinical trial with 205 participants, volunteers from Saga, and we researched what happened after 3 months of taking natto powder. So, using DNA sequencing technology, we analyzed the bacteria extract from the participants' stool. So we check what was the bacterial composition, intestinal bacteria composition before taking our natto powder, 1 month after taking our natto powder, and 2 months after taking the natto powder. And the results show that in general, there was a big increase of another good bacteria after 3 months of taking our natto powder. And why is it important? Because if you get more good bacteria, more good intestinal bacteria, it's going to help, it's going to aid your digestion, and also it's going to support the immunity system. So, for example, we have here 3 of the main bacteria, the intestinal bacteria that increase thanks to taking natto powder capsules for 3 months. They have different functions, for example, intestinal regulation, immunity support, disease control, cholesterol lowering, a lot include, for example, prevention of diabetes. So the results of this research show that the intake of our natto powder could even help to prevent some lifestyle diseases. And what is it important at them? Because our natto powder is one of the best natural ways to support gastrointestinal health, cardiovascular health, to support bones, tissues health, and also healthy blood flow. So basically, with our product, you have 2 ways to eat natto powder. One is the capsules for people who absolutely don't want to have anything to do with natto, and the other is the natto powder that you can mix with your favorite food and eat in a great variety of ways. So here we have a small video showing the capsules. As you can see, they are very, very small. They are very easy to swallow. And that's very important because, for example, if it's something that you are going to take every day, it's better that it's something small because you can take it easily, especially for elderly people. That's very important. And here we have the natto powder. It's a very, very fine powder. This is just simple water. And as you can see, it easily dissolves without any granularity. So you can add to a great variety of food. For example, here we have a little bit of soup. You use a sprinkle, mix, and it's ready to eat. One of the advantages is that it's also going to boost the food flavor. So, for example, if something is salty or sweet, it's going to be saltier and sweeter. So it means that you can decrease the quantity of salt and sugar that you use regularly for your food, and you can enter into a low sodium diet easily. So here we have some success cases. If you are wondering if it's going to sell, where in your own country, we have a success case in Singapore. In 2019, we attended a product fair at Isetan, Singapore. And in 2 weeks, we reached 21,000 USD sales in just 2 weeks. So you can imagine what you can do with this product in your country. We have a lot of testimonials about our consumers in Japan, in Singapore, and in the US. So for example, if you want to use those testimonials for marketing purposes, your own country, you can contact us and we can help you to promote the product. So also, I would like to talk a little bit about the certifications. We are members of the Specialty Food Association and the Plant-Based Food Association, and those are the two main food associations in the US. And also, our products, as I commented before, are non-GMO. They are tests for radiation, and they are also tests for residual pesticides. So with our product, you are having a clean product that has a strong market position, that it's a very innovative product, and especially we are very concerned about the consumers. So we could say that we are a customer-centric company. Okay, that's all from my side. Do you have any questions?
はい、ジョバンニ様、ありがとうございます。今回、どのようなバイヤー様とコンタクトをお取りになりたいと考えておられますか？
As I mentioned before, our product is kind of between food and between a health supplement. So companies that are focused to sell kind of natural products, vegan products, plant-based products are a very good match for a company. Also, companies who have very good communication with their buyers are a very good match for us because we have a lot of available material. So I said before, we research what are the effects of taking our natto powder. We have the paper. We also have a white paper with just the main points of the research. And we can share this information with our future retailers. And also we have a lot of visuals, we have videos, we have images, so we can support their marketing efforts too. And another thing that maybe someone who is watching this presentation is wondering is, what about the MOQ? What about the price of the product? We don't set like kind of retail price. They can set freely the retail price in their own country. So for example, we sell at this price in Japan, but retailers are free to set their own price at their country. And also our MOQ is very, very low. They just need to approach and tell us, okay, we would like to try, I don't know, 10, 20, 50, whatever they want. And let's just test the market and we can work with them. So that's not a problem for us. So the most important thing is that we can keep a good communication with our future retailers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Giovanni.
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。